Welcome back to the game. We always say that the NBA is full of surprises, but this season seems to be all topsy-turvy when it comes to the standings. While it's, of course, still a long way to go, let's take a look at the peaks and valleys of the ongoing 2023-24 season with our friend, basketball analyst, Coach Mark Isip. Let's talk about the ano ba gagamitin natin? Overperformers ba?
Overperformers,
Yun
yeah.
Sige, yun ang gamitin natin. Or you may disagree, Coach Mark, but please let us know. Let's start with Minnesota Timberwolves. Did you see this coming? Are they overperformers? If they are, what is the explanation?
Somehow you could see it coming because of the emergence of Anthony Edwards and his stint with the national team. The USA, he performed well. This FIBA.
Yeah. And we're seeing that right now. His numbers on the screen here improved by a couple of points, rebounding just a bit better, assisting a bit better.
But more than the numbers, no? Parang he has impact and parang he has a little more control over this team.
Yeah. I have a question here because for Coach Mark, because it feels like the Timberwolves are just an older group right now. Dati Timber Pops yung tawag sa kanila because they were such a young group. But then with the additions of like Gobert, Conley coming into the mix, you'd understand how veteran presence could actually accelerate the team's development.
Yes, of course. A good mix of veterans and rookies, especially at the locker room, on everyday practice, makes a huge impact overall.
First round exit last season.
Yes.
Very disappointed Anthony Edwards coming out.
Edwards,
I remember he was so disappointed with that. But where do you see them going? How far do you see them going? If you will make a little bit of prediction for Minnesota.
If they could play against at least second round.
Okay.
Second round.
Yeah, I see that.
Siyempre, depende sa matchup.
Depende sa matchup, exactly.
Yeah,
pero what a start here, 11-3. So let's go to the team now that's 11-4 in the OKC Thunder. The OKC Thunder, taking a look at the SGA, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, a lot of people are saying that, okay, he's the guy, he's the star, and he'll take the team as far as he can. But when you take a look at teams that are relying on siguro one guy, or at least that one guy is the ceiling of a team, how dangerous is that, and how important is it for other guys to step up around their face of the franchise?
I think Shai has the ability to make his teammates be a part of the success of their team. He has the ability to do that. He has shown this back in FIBA.
Yeah, correct.
Canada. He played also well there. Significant role.
Siya talaga.
Leadership role.
Right.
They got the first, bronze of their
over the USA. Yeah, that's history for them.
And of course, now Chet Holmgren is playing for them, which is a big deal because he's been playing well.
Rookie of the Year candidate.
He's been playing well.
1-2 against Wemby.
Right?
1-2 against Wemby.
Parang hindi nagpapadaig, di ba?
Yes.
The way he's been playing
Very competitive.
this year. Okay, well, who's our next team? OKC.
Orlando.
Abangan ka na yung OKC.
OKC, I'm excited to see how the race actually for Rookie of the Year, because that might reflect how OKC is doing in the season. I want to talk about the Orlando Magic as well, because they're 10-5.
I love them.
Right?
Not a lot of people talk about them enough, I feel. And you talk about the Orlando Magic, a young team that took a while to come together, building through the draft, that siguro yung patience ng fan base was stretched, but it feels like it's paying off now.
Coaching changes pa. All of that,
Yeah, I mean, like building through the draft, mahirap yon. I'm sure you also understand that. But then, how does that work? Like, when does a team start becoming good when they build through the draft?
Somehow they drafted the right players, especially this guy Franz Wagner, who played in Germany.
Also,
They won the gold.
Ang magkapatid.
Brothers of Wagner. It's a hit and miss when you try to draft guys. There's not a sure thing. But for now, with the Orlando Magic, it seems to be working.
Yeah, 100%. And again, this is a very early in the season.
Although I personally, when I was watching them last year against the tougher teams last year, towards the end, especially this season, I really saw glimpses of them coming together. Parang sa dulo na lang sila nagkakatalo. A mark of a young team again. And of course, we have to mention Paolo Banchero, another,
another younger,
national
yeah.
team player who's
played
playing
very
very
well.
well.
Very well.
Excited for Orlando.
Of course, still more to talk about, Coach.
How much do we love Pinoy sports? With all our heart, all the time. Download Pilipinas Live now.